back to my channel. My name is Bebe, here with you on Wellness with Bebe. So today we're going to be talking about a controversial topic, a topic that will make some people upset, or some people think, hey, I never thought of it like that before. We're going to be talking about the double standards in society. I would like to title this, what about the men? What brought about this is because I was thinking about how women do an abortion and we look at them as monsters. Like, we think about, like, why did they have to abort a baby that is already growing inside them? And my question is, why are we not holding the men responsible? Why is the woman the only responsible one out of all this? Like, the man didn't take responsibility, he didn't use protection. Even if they did, he was having sex and was not thinking about if he was ready to raise the kid, or if the woman was ready to raise that kid. So saying, if you're going to put the blame on the woman and look at them somehow, then you better look at the man somehow too, because they play a part in it. It's not just the woman's fault. Take a look at this video right here, guys. Let me not say anything till we finish playing this video, because I'm upset. I'm very upset. Watch this video, please.
When was the last time you was intimate with a woman?
Like probably 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, Devontae.
Yeah, but she did all the work. Like, I'm a head guy, you feel me? Like, head is my weakness, so I really don't be caring. I don't like having sex with multiple women because my energy, I'll start looking at my every day being like, yo, did something happen? Like, I don't like having sex with mad different people, you feel me? So, but I did 2 weeks ago.
What do you mean you're a head guy?
I'm a head guy. Like, I love getting head.
You're a head guy.
Yeah, I love getting head.
She gave you head.
That's a fact.
And she's not even your girlfriend?
Nah, she wasn't. She wasn't my girl.
This is why the game is fucked up.
Nah, but I knew her for like 3 years.
I don't give a shit. This is why. This is why the game is messed up.
Nah, it's the truth.
Head, not, you even got a whole ladies. Okay, y'all out here giving head and not even in relationships. This is why men don't be rushing to be in no relationship. Because women have made sex so easy. And back in the day, if a guy cheated, it was like a girl you felt was less than, right? But now it's beautiful women with good jobs. Like, we got to raise. You should not. No woman should not be giving you head if you ain't her man. No,
that's the truth. And a guy gonna tell you whatever you want to hear. Like, yo, I love you. It's okay. I know you're not a hoe. As soon as you give me head, I'm instantly looking at you like a hoe, and I don't want you no more. Like,
you see, he said that. You see, he's telling you.
That's a fact.
You give me Michael B. Jordan vibes.
Everybody tell me I look like that guy.
Oh, I love him too. He's a great person. You give me Michael B. Jordan. I was like, he reminds me of somebody. Listen, Devontae, and first of all, I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at the men, because men, I mean, well, I will say this. If you're manipulating a woman, then I'm mad at you. But if you're open and honest and you're telling her, basically, you don't want no relationship and she's still down for whatever, that's on her. But I appreciate your honesty. I think you dope. I actually think you dope. All right, so listen, Devontae got it all. I like him.
First of all, let me just say, I'm very disappointed at this woman. She opened her mouth and said stuff like this to another woman. Can you imagine agreeing with this dude and saying, oh yeah, that a woman should not be giving a man a head if she's not dating him, that she's ruining the game? What about the guy that received head? What about him? You are not mad at him. You think he's a good guy. You keep repeating he's a good guy over and over again. But you think you agree with the guy that says that a woman is a hoe if she's giving a guy a blowjob and they're not dating. Guys, I can't even, because I'm fuming. I am fuming. I can't help my anger. Like, some women actually do this a lot. They hold other women responsible for what a guy did. I'm like, no honey, what about what the guy did with the woman? So think about it this way: if it was a woman that received head, they will still call that woman a hoe. They will not think about what the guy did or the acts that they did together. It's the woman. It's always the woman who's a hoe. But the guy, we forget about him. They're like, oh, he's just exploring his sexual desires. Excuse me, does the woman not have sexual desire? We have sexual desires as well. Just because we're exploring our sexuality and the man is exploring their sexuality, the woman is a hoe for doing the same thing. See, where the double standards, where is it? Where is it at? If that is not practical enough for you guys, then listen to this. So 10 out of 1 boy are told to change every day because they're not dressed appropriately, because they're sending the wrong message, and men will take advantage of them and do bad things to them. So how is that the women's problem? Why are the men acting like an animal? So you want me to take responsibility for that too? See, that does not make any sense. Just because the men can control themselves, a woman has to dress appropriately. What about what I want to wear? What about how I want to look that day? I've seen parents tell their daughters, oh, don't take this kind of picture on social media because they are wearing a sports bra and a short when they're working out and just taking a workout picture. But when a guy, when their son wear a short with their underwear showing and are shirtless, they don't say anything to him. But when a woman does it, it's bad and it sends the wrong message because she's on social media, she's showing her body. What about the guy? Is he not showing his body? And when a girl gets a boyfriend, their parents are against it and say, oh, don't do that because you're a woman, you don't want to get pregnant. But when a guy gets a girlfriend, they tell him to use protection. So who is this boy having sex with? When a girl twerks, it's sexual. But when a guy does it, it's funny, right? Even though twerking is a traditional dance that isn't meant to be sexual at all. Why would we celebrate a man losing his virginity and against a woman when she does the same? I actually want you guys to take a look at this second clip because this one just drove me crazy. This is Netflix series about pornography, women doing pornography.
Shelf life of a girl is there in their face right now, cash, they take it.
They don't care about who you actually are. I'm trying to be famous, so gotta do what you gotta do.
They all have the same stories. My parents don't know. I hope they never find out. Just try to tell them, like, your parents are gonna find out. More and more and more and more girls are doing it. It's gone mainstream.
The things that stood out to me was how people were saying, oh, these are people's daughter, they're so young, they are having sex on camera, showing themselves, doing inappropriate things just for money. They are being violated, being molested and all that in like pornography. And I'm like, what about the guys? Are they not people's son too? Are they not getting money the same way these girls are getting money? So why are we only talking about the girls? Why are we only worried about the girls? What about the men? They're getting diseases too. They're getting molested as well. And they are doing the molesting as well. So why are we not talking about how they are also doing pornography and how badly they're treating these women? So we're not going to worry about that. We're just going to worry about how the women are doing pornography because they're someone's daughters. Why are people more concerned about that than the guys, or equally concerned about the whole issue of doing pornography to begin with. My point is, let's change our view on how much responsibility we put on women to do better, to be more thoughtful when it comes to their sexual act or exploring their sexuality. Next time you call a woman a hoe, then you first start calling the guy she's committing her sexual acts with a hoe first, before you even think about calling the woman a hoe, because it should be equal and fair. And if you're a woman or a man and you're mad about this opinion, then raise your sons better, okay? So that I won't be worried about these girls getting molested when they dress how they want to be dressed and go outside, or when they take a picture of themselves, or when they're just naturally sitting there doing their job. Stop making excuses for this man and take responsibility. Don't stop putting so much responsibility on women. That's all I have to say. Bye.